So Joey made this sheet here.
It's a 322, sir.
Okay, and at first I didn't know what it was for because it just looks like a collection of sequential numbers. But can you explain, Joey, how you use it?
But it's to learn addition. Its rows go to 14. So when you go down a column, it's adding 14. Like 1 plus 14 is 15, and so on.
Okay. So what else can you do with it?
The ones on the last row are the multiples of 14. To find out the multiples of 13, let's start at 13. To add 13, you go down 1 and back 1. Back
so that's for multiplication
is subtracting 1.
So you can do addition, subtraction.
14, but if you add 15, then 20, then it goes to 29. Then you can just go down a row and forward 1 because going 1 row is is adding 14. Going 1 forward is adding 1. So the numbers in the last column are the multiples of 14.
Oh, I see. Go ahead.
But at the bottom, you can see that I've replaced the numbers to look bigger. Like 309, 310, they take up the same space, but they look bigger. The last number is 322.
Okay.
That's a big number.
Okay. So how did you get the idea to do that?
From people. I thought that people who needed to learn addition.
That's a good idea, Joey. You thought of this all by yourself?
Yeah.
That's really handy.
32, you just...
Okay, stop moving so I can...
To add 12, you need to go down 1 and go back 2. That's why these multiples of 12... If this is a chessboard, and I could move to those multiples of 12.
That's right.
A bishop could move the 13s in the 15s,
that's very good.
A pawn can go all the way down the multiples of 14.
Yeah, 1 by 1. Yeah.
But 32, how do you multiply 16? You just go down 1 and forward 2, because 14 is down and adding 2 is to the right 2.
That's very good, Joey.
So the other thing you want to do is how do you multiply big numbers like 28? For 28, you just go down a column. You go down 2 columns.
2 rows, you mean?
Yeah, 2 rows, because 28 is
So you cannot look at the phone and talk at the same time.
28 is right here. So here's the 14 times 3, and here's 14 times 4. To 56 divided by 4 is 14.
Oh, so you can use that for divisions as well.
If you want to divide like this, hey, how do you if you need to multiply 27, you just go down 2. That's adding 28, which is 14 times 2, obviously. You're right here, right? 27 plus 28 is 55. 27 times 2 is gonna be 54. Well, 32 is a little bit harder. 32, you go down 2 columns.
Two rows, you mean?
2 rows, you're adding 30, you're adding 28, and you need to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right, because 28 plus 4 is 32. 32, 32, 64, 64, 32. 64 to 96.
Okay.
But what happens when the multiples of 15 reach all this side of the board to 210? When that happens, 210 plus 15, 210 plus 15 is 225, and then when you do that, you take 210 plus 10 is 220, and plus 5, 225. 220, you go to find the next multiple when you're at the other side. You just go down 2 and back, and back a whole row to the left column on what row you're on. So this can be but when you raise to 25 to 40, but this cert ends. It doesn't really. It doesn't use the. It doesn't. It's not infinite.
Okay.
It has numbers from 1 to 322 inclusive. Whoa.
Okay, good job, Joey.